I seem to always keep my hands up when I'm doing it without the gloves. So I'm gonna do it with the gloves. Practice keeping my hands up. Yeah, sit down into it. Kind of lean forward. Let's do it to this. Sit down. Stand right up. Sit down. Let's do it slower.
Oh, sí, bien buena, ¿no? Una vez para que yo guste. 102 de noche. Esta 150 que me desgraciado mi dinero. Bueno, 102.
Ni por más que la verdad te iba a decir, no nada, no tenía que ser todo. No me estaré contando mañana.
What's good? What's good?
No, no te quedes, si ya llevas dinero, ¿por qué te haces?
Aquí alguien colaboró con la cartita.
Doing with my doing combos with the gloves on. Emphasis on keeping my hands up. Let me know. Send me the link.
Pesada uno.
No,
así pasa eso cuando uno da de lo que ganó ahí, porque en la tarde a veces jugamos, punto, la finalista ya le ha notado también. Cuando uno toca así, el verga directo ese día jugó contra la máquina del piso que nos ganó, y en la tarde perdió el doble. Mira, qué burladera no tenía, porque era mi maquinita, salió de Chapito.
Swing my arms.
Aquí está mi maquinita, ¿sí?
No, güey, lo más culero, güey, fue del Kevin, güey.
Compró, le ganó.
I control my weight. I'm like, I'm rolling and swinging my body. Anime for sure. I got these shits from Temu. These shits is cheap as shit. I do not recommend. But it gives you a feel for having gloves in your hands. It's a little different. The left, thank you for that. I'll slow it down and make sure I'm not dropping that shit. Appreciate it. Better? I'm gonna slow it down. Excuse me. I'm swinging. It's gotta be tighter. It's gotta be tighter. Here, 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 here. It's much tighter. Keep it tighter. Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it, Peter. Bring it up. Tighten the arms. Bring this hand up. I really just gotta keep doing it slow. I'll be speeding it up thinking I got it. There's nothing wrong with doing it slow. Get the movement right, then speed it up. I'll just do that a bunch of times. Footwork is there. Tighten it up, tighten it up. This is boxing. Facts. Gotta bring this up. Gotta slow that all down. Gotta bring my hand back after the combo. The combo isn't over until I'm back in my guard position. So anytime I do the drill and I do the uppercut, I don't just release here. I gotta get in the habit of getting right back into defensive position. Bring his hand back to my face. Every time I sit here and glaze at my fucking punch, I'm getting eat. I'm getting ate off my fault. I gotta remember that. Not enough room here for me to go ahead and L-step. See? Feet are too wide. Slow it down. Right here. Take a step. Take a step. Sit. Don't lean. Sit down. My legs are too wide. My head really shouldn't be moving forward when I do it. It should be slipping, not moving forward. The slip is there, but because I'm not sitting down, I'm like leaning. I didn't get caught by a hook, catch me and all that. I just don't have control over my body when doing it. So it's here, tighten up, tighten up. I'm square myself, back foot up, here. Then I take the same step here as I'm throwing it, here. Could use some more work, but little by little, we're gonna stop leaning forward. We're gonna keep this hand up. And we're gonna bring this shit back as fast as fucking possible. Not by pulling the arm back, but by reversing the movement. Now let's get it again. The jab is there, it's the cross I'm working on. Jab, cross. Yes, that's right. Y'all let me know how it looks, what I should be fixing on it. I think those 2 mistakes I was talking about are my biggest mistakes. But any slight mistakes y'all see, let me know. I'm not bringing it all the way back. Today's drill, the main focus, bringing it back, keeping my hands up. That's the main focus. Everything else, they focuses, but bring it back, bring it back. What the fuck, man? Bring it back. Slow it down, slow it down. Sometimes I focus on, I feel myself pulling my arm back, and that is not what I'm supposed to do. Just unbend it and reset your hips and your shoulders. So it's dog here. Except I'm not bringing it back to my face again. Close. Right there. That is a bad habit. Terrible habit. That was ugly. Ugly as shit. Tighten up. Again? Come on. Bring it back to my face. Fucking punches. Bring it back to my face. That hand up. And keep my chin down. Keep my chin down. I'm not fully rotating my shoulder when I do my uppercut because I'm focused on the next move. I gotta complete the motion. Otherwise, I'll be throwing a punch for no reason, just to get myself tired. See that? Just now, my feet did not move with my arms. Something was carrying something and it wasn't working. It's gotta be here, here. Keep the arm up. Arm up, tighten up. Let's do it slow. Thank you. Appreciate that. If there's any little critiques y'all have, go ahead and let me know so I can work on it and practice the right things rather than the wrong things. Just got fully use that shoulder. What up? What up? Shout out to India. We got India in the chat. Did it wrong. We're gonna try that again. I am orthodox, but I practice both. So you could say I'm ambidextrous, but I'm a natural orthodox fighter. My power is my right hand. Stay on my toes. Give me more spring. All right, will do. Thank you for the tip, brother. I always thought to myself, am I supposed to be on the front? Like, am I supposed to be on my toes on my front foot too? But I believe I am. Just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Not like as much as I am on my back foot, but like stay light on the front foot. We're gonna try to mix both of the combos together. I'm gonna do the first combo like this on the front foot. And then I'm gonna go here. That's gonna be the combo. Keep my fucking hands up. Yeah, 60 on the back, 40 on the front. It was just like sometimes, well, not even sometimes, I always kept my front foot flat and my back foot up. I didn't know it was like it's supposed to be like a little bit like off the ground, like just like enough to give you like some buoyancy. Thank you. Keep your head off the center line. Will do. Keep my head off the center line. Stay on my toes. Most importantly, keep these goddamn hands up. I'm gonna do it slow just to get the movement right. And then I'm gonna gradually speed it up as I get it better and better. Yeah, thank you, bro. A lot of people, they can only punch in place. So if you could punch and move at the same time, then that just gives you even more of the advantage. Be a little bit bouncy on my front foot. I don't want to be stuck in the mud. A little less stress on my knees. Arch the back, slight bend, drop the weight to the back, turn my shoulders. And tighten these arms right here. Slow it down. I should be taking like smaller steps too, because if I gotta gather too much, I'm gonna extend on my punches. Come more forward. Oh, he said more of a come forward or boxer puncher. I'm a counter puncher. I think a lot when I'm in there. I can fight, but my natural instincts is counter punching. I'm more of a boxer. I'm from New York, but I live in LA right now. Yeah, I do spar. Check out my YouTube videos. I got like a ton of videos right now. I just posted a bunch of them. Also, once I hit 50 subscribers on my Boxing God 432 page, I'll be doing like live sparring sessions, so y'all can catch me live. You know, get some excitement, give me some critiques and stuff like that. I learned that, you know, it's funny. Bud Crawford's my favorite fighter of all time. Naturally, I do fight like him. It's not because I'm trying to fight like him, but it's I'm an artist, right? So imagine like you got this artist that you love to listen to, your favorite artist growing up, and now you start making music. Your first like songs, your like coming up years are gonna sound like your favorite artist. I forget what it's called, but it's like a natural imitation um, from like something you see all the time. So I'm not trying to fight like Crawford, but I'm a switch hitter. I fucking I move like him. Like my tempo's probably like him, and not because like I'm just sitting there like yo, let me be like Crawford. It's just because I see him all the time, and it's natural. It happens like that. Nah, definitely love, definitely love. Let's get back to it. There's this one move I practiced, like that kind of like got me more comfortable with, moving my feet and stuff like that. I always started off when I first started teaching myself. I started with my stance, my footwork, basic footwork, just moving in my boxing square, knowing how to move around the ring. But it was the switch. Once I learned how to switch, it became different. Just moving my hips, you know. What I wish I could do faster is like I think I just gotta get my explosiveness up in the boxing ring, because it's different, right? So I played football. I'm definitely explosive in football, but if you carry that football explosiveness to the basketball court, it's not gonna be the same. You gotta kind of work with it. Same thing with boxing. Like uh, my muscles aren't like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like it takes working out those muscles, fast fiber muscles and stuff like that, and just having that explosiveness so that I can sidestep and come here mad fast. Like I just want to be able to bounce off real fast. I definitely love Cuban boxers. That one of the biggest. I think honestly the top three most important things in boxing, as far as skill trait wise, is gonna be timing, rhythm, and I would say composure. Composure is a skill, man. Like being able to control how your body reacts to things. That's a skill. That's something you gotta teach yourself, discipline yourself through. So I would say definitely composure, uh, timing, and rhythm. Those are like the most important things, and I value them so much that I just I embody it in my the way I box. So a lot of my jabs they're pretty accurate, and that's because of the timing. My footwork is just probably my strongest attribute right now as a beginner until I get other things better. Um, so just the fluidity, the movement, the footwork, the rhythm that I have, I can control the range pretty well. Just adding the jab and the footwork together is just crazy. But timing always beats speed, and timing also can beat power. Honestly, if I time you into a punch coming into my punch, it takes a lot less effort for me to land something hard than it is for me to be swinging with all my fucking power. Try to bounce one step back, one step forward. You mean like the pendulum shift? Yeah, I was doing a pendulum shift in the beginning too. Tries to jab, take one step back instead of flying across the ring. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean here, but more like here, off to the side. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that because I was watching my videos, and a lot of the times, I'll, get in range, throw my punch, and then I'll jump out of range. Like I'll jump out of the range and I'll be having to find that distance again. So, sometimes it's usually tougher for me because I'm always fighting like taller and longer fighters. So like a pullback, if I pull back here, they're usually able to still like close that distance if they're doubling it up. And a lot of them spam that shit. But I get exactly what you're saying, and it's definitely more ideal so that I don't jump out of range and can't opportune on a good counterpunch. Yeah, so I like to practice the full counter. But it's gotta be like, it's gotta be off to the side here, not directly straight back. It's gotta be here, cross, counter. Yeah, you're 100% right. 100% right. Yeah, just because if you take the step back, you still have control over your weight. You're not, if you're jumping back, right? You're kind of in the air. You can't really control your movement in the air. But if you do like you just said, and you just step back out of range, you control this. You're on the ground still. And you're still in range, so you could take that opportunity to throw one back without them expecting it. I'm gonna try southpaw. It's not the move. So in the case they throw a combination to cover distance, put your lead hand out on the incoming punch and pivot out. You mean like this, right? Like open up my palm? Oh, my lead hand. My lead hand. Oh, like framing. You mean like a frame? Tell me if I'm right when I say that. You're talking about like a frame, right? Just to keep them the distance and while you roll out. I've been good. Welcome back. Okay. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, we going softball. I'm gonna try what you just said though. I'm gonna try what you just said. I'm gonna do it. I'll try them with the back since I'm more comfortable doing it this way. Did it wrong. And this whole time I wasn't like light on. I was kind of flat-footed on my front foot. This feels much better. I feel like I'm not stuck in the mud. Like I can get out. One, two. That's not the move. One, two, three, four. Uppercut, hook, uppercut. Could do hook, uppercut, hook, but the drill is uppercut, hook, uppercut. And then I roll out with my arm. I'll probably have to do it like this to stop any like jabs coming. Cause like this, I doubt a hook is gonna be coming while I'm rolling out that way. And then my shoulder here can guard a hook. So it's kinda gotta be like this. One, two, three, four. Roll, two, hook. I like that. It gives me other variations of escaping. Yeah, sometimes I do. It's the little mistakes. That's why I'm on here fixing these fundamentals. Sometimes I do reach my hand out and I can get caught by a hook. Just turn it. Turn it. Boom. Boom. Turn it. Open the palm. Open the palm. That's it. I don't gotta. Nope. Open the palm. Open the palm. Keep it right to my face. Don't hook me, y'all. Oh, Paul with the lead hand, don't stick it out. I see what you mean. But low key, that worked though. I mean, I'm gonna get eaten up to the body though. You right though. You right though. All right, let's go lefty. Alright, ready? Something's wrong there. Let's go here. Turn. No. Arch. Little knee bend. Now turn. Jab. Cross. Hook. Uppercut. Roll. Straight. You say? You can add a hard jab to the body and throw an overhand after. After what punch? After what part of the combo? So the combo is it's a jab, cross, hook, uppercut, slip and roll, straight, body hook. It's like a liver punch really. Jab, back, jab, jab, dip, catch, uppercut, hook, uppercut, roll. Blood pumping a little bit. Let's get that blood pumping. I got these jump ropes from a friend. Thank you. Got these jump ropes from a friend like a month ago, and I was like, one of my obsessions now. I started following like people who only jump rope just to get some tips. I mean, some like tricks and shit. Just cause I don't know, some obsession with it. Damn. More rotation at the wrist. Thank you, thank you. Listen, and I'm self-taught, so if anybody's saying, oh, I need a gym membership, I need this, I need equipment, you're fucking lying. It would be nice to have that. It'd be optimal to have that. But if you don't, you gotta make do what you can. This right here, this is my equipment. This right here, this is my gym. We make it work. Only thing that might be tough is if you're doing it by yourself and you don't got a sparring partner. But you can still get shit done. I think I'm gonna stay online. I gotta chill. I got people helping me out right now. All right. It'll be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh shit. Search up outside fighting and boxing. If you want to get better at boxing, search up Larry Holmes and Usyk. What up, Prem? Best outside fighters. Both can take on Mike Tyson. No speak English. What language you speak? Nah. His name is Tahir or something like that.
I'll pretend I'm on the card.
Oh, okay. Welcome everybody to the chat, man, from all over the world. Swimmers versus sluggers versus outboxers. I got you, Great White Shark. Appreciate all y'all for the tips and just support. Y'all are some awesome ass people, man. Y'all some dope people. Yep, styles make fights, man. And the beauty of that is your style is just, it just highlights who you are as a person. It's not, you can't force your style. It's who you are. You know what I mean? If you're an aggressive person, like you're one of those people in life who just, I don't give a damn, I'm gonna crash out, you're gonna be a pressure fighter. That's gonna be your nature. If you're a person who's more timid, who doesn't really like to, voice their opinion, or just a timid person, you're probably gonna be a counterpuncher, or like you're not gonna be as aggressive. And it really shows. Me, I'm a natural thinker. And I'm just self-aware in life. It's just something I live by. I go by universal laws, and it portrays in the ring by me having, the IQ, the rhythm, and just being more of a natural thinker. Oof. Alright, next time I fuck up, fuck it next time. We're gonna get this shit right. That's self-discipline. Nobody's gonna force me to do it right by myself. My arm's gonna be sore. My push-ups is equivalent to a coach hitting me in my face if my hands is down. Gotta build that discipline somehow. Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. All right, let's get 50 straight, and then start punching with the resistance bands. Whew! I was trying to rush through that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That was only 21. So I owe myself more push-ups. Get it right, man. No need to rush. You can't rush perfection. You can't even really be perfect. But you can always get better. And you can take your time with it. Let's go. Fuck. Watching me torture myself, part 2. We're gonna do more push-ups than jump ropes today. Hell nah. Who that? What's up, Leroy? I'm doing push-ups every time I fuck up. So if you come in and you're thinking this is just a push-up workout, that means I'm doing myself an injustice and I ain't getting the workout right. Every time I fuck up, I'm doing 10 push-ups. I'm gonna get something out of this, goddammit. Let's go. 31, 32, 40, 50, let's go. We did it. We did it. I got these resistance bands from Temu. It is not the best resistance band to have, but if you don't have one, got these shits for less than $5. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna do 10 1-2s on each side as fast as I can. So it's gonna be this shit about to be a bitch, and it might look crazy. Y'all let me know. Focus on the stance too, don't worry about nothing else. Right here. I can't even turn my shoulders. Sheesh. Hold on. That was terrible. All right, better. Y'all let me know if I'm looking crazy. I mean, I'm only gonna get better with y'all help. Well, I'll probably get better without it, but I get better faster with you guys' help. Thank you for all the help too, by the way. I know I could go faster. I'm letting the tiredness beat me. A.K.A. I'm beating myself. Pause. That was crazy. It's right here. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll keep doing what I'm doing then. That's one set. We're gonna do it 2 more times on both sides. Where's my weight at? Oh. We're gonna move on to the weight. Excuse me. It's been an hour in here already. Y'all been here the whole time. Shout out to y'all, man. You're a real MVP. Let's get back to it. We gotta work our body when it's tired, so that when we at 100%, it's that much better. Back to it. While we tired. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're gonna work on our form again. Honestly, start off with the cross, because that's the punch I need most work on. Start off with the cross, hand out in the jab position. I'm gonna pull back the arm, retract the arm from jab position. And as I retract it, I'm gonna shoot my cross. I'm gonna actually do the punch, so I got the weight, so that I can punch with precision with the weight, actually hold my position to where I want to go, and increase speed. This is a 5-pound dumbbell. I should be doing it with 2.5s, but I'm a big boy. I could do the 5s. Really, it ain't about the strength and how big you are. It's supposed to, the movement is really the most important part. I don't know if you're still here. Mark, I think your name was. No, Marsh. I can't remember. Front foot. Gotta be light on it. I'm remembering. I'm saving that. Let's get it. Sit down. See, if I'm. Anytime I do that, I lose my weight. My weight carries me, and I just don't have control. The point is control. Feet a little wide. There we go. It's better. I gotta bring this hand back faster. Not gonna lie, if you're light-footed, you might want to be an outside fighter. I am an outside fighter. If you watch my videos, I'm more of like a counter puncher. I'm not a pressure fighter. I wouldn't say I'm an outside fighter, like all the way. I would say I do control my range pretty well. But based on my fundamentals that I lack, sometimes I get caught coming in. I might step in when I don't have to. Obviously, I drop my hands a lot. So I'm working on those things. But as far as my style, definitely a counterpuncher, 100% a pure counterpuncher. That's just what I am. If you watch my videos, you'll see it 100%. I just uploaded a new video yesterday, a couple of them. And I also have tons of videos from my older sparring sessions. Honestly, I've only had about a few months of sparring. Everything else has just been drill work. I finally found a group of people or a community that is involved with fighting, like street fights and stuff like that. Nothing crazy, but so I started sparring people with different, curves in their learning. Just trying to find out where I am. Personally, I do think I need more of an up in competition. But needless to say, I definitely am lacking a lot of fundamentals, a lot of mechanics. I might be better than somebody who doesn't know anything at all, but against somebody who might have at least 6 months of boxing experience, like their fundamentals is that much better than mine. That's where I can see myself. So that's what I'm working on. I would go get a coach, but times is hard. So these coaches be wanting a whole car note for a fucking monthly subscription. So until that happens, I'll just be doing this. This weight feels a lot lighter. And you're 100% right. If counter fighting is more of like an outboxing thing, which seems it would be, then I'm definitely all day. I'm a outboxer. That is my natural. Thank you, Dade. Yeah, gotta stay humble. I mean, like I said, there's no such thing as a best. You can only get better. So even when I'm looking like years of experience and sharp as hell, I know I can always get better. I never limit myself to a best. That's like a cat meter to me. Thank you, I appreciate that. I gotta sit down. Sit down on the shot right here. Yeah, right here. Sit. Sit. And then turn my shoulder a bit more. Get off the center line. Sit. Oh, thank you, Birdman. Thank you. Appreciate everybody for the likes, the help, the constant support, giving me tips and advice. Like every little piece of advice y'all give it goes a long way, you know. It'll take me a longer time for me to notice these things that I'm doing. I have to go back into the video and see it. So to have y'all help me in real time, that makes a big difference. This is really what I want to coach for. I mean, more light on my toes, more light on my toes. Less stress on my knees, arch my back, slight knee bend, drop the weight to the back. Sit. Sit. Every time I throw a cross now, I'm gonna say sit every single time, just so I can remind myself to not lean forward into my punch. I also got an Instagram page. If y'all got Instagram, you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Boxing God 432, BOXINGGAWD 432, and I post on there too. And if any of y'all in the LA area, we want to get some work in, show me through some drills, show me the ropes, school me a little bit, feel free to hit me up. I'm down whenever, I'm free whenever. You can always get some work in. Just a little too much knee bend. There we go. Drop that weight. Sit. I think I overextended my back foot just now. I felt it. Sit. Yeah, we're not over that front knee no more, guys. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna bring the arm back just as fast. Because the drill ain't over until I'm in my defensive position. Fuck all that other shit. I'll be damned if I get caught by a counter punch. Slow it down. Just bring the hand back though. Slow it down. Sit down. Don't let my weight carry me. Control my weight. Control my weight. Ah. Ah. Oh. 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 We got some run, boys. What's up? It's because you can't dodge uppercuts without getting hit by them. If someone throws a hook level. Yeah, I mean, but the beauty of boxing is like, not all styles is for everybody. For me, I'm not gonna, I mean, I can take a punch, but I'm not gonna bum rush my way forward and try to just bully you with relentless pressure. Somebody who has a thick skull, who likes to throw volume punches, if that's their style, then it's gonna be almost impossible for them to run from that. They can try to tame it, but that's who they are, and you shouldn't want to hide that, right? So, if that's the way that you fight, you wanna try to control it, you wanna try to master it, but you shouldn't try to run from it. I tell people that all the time. If you're a natural pressure fighter, then get better at what you do good at, you know what I mean? And then add more things to your game, 100%. Learn how to counterpunch, learn how to bounce from the outside. But if you're really good in the inside, then you shouldn't run from that, you know? I also think counterpunching or outside boxing is better because it's better for your health. It's less risk. You could get the same reward if you're accurate. But a lot of people, they want that reward of taking somebody to deep waters and really breaking them down. For me, I'd rather just outclass you. Repeat it to yourself. Outlook, sit when you throw a punch and back when you bring it back. Yes, I'm going to embed that in my brain right now. Let's get back to it. You're right, Dave. We're getting right back to it. I spent too much time talking. Sit back. There we go. Appreciate that, brother. There we go. It's better. It wasn't perfect, but it was definitely better. Sit back. Sit back. Control that weight, but I'm definitely understanding it now. I practice southpaw and orthodox. I'm a natural orthodox. My power is in my right hand. My dominant hand is my right hand, but I practice both. Reason why? I've always practiced both from the beginning of my training in boxing. There's multiple reasons why, but most importantly for me, I feel like I like to have an arsenal. I like to have more options, more ability to do things. Everything that you can do in orthodox, you can do in southpaw. So times two, whatever the hell you can do. The angles, the perspectives, the available punches, the escapes that you can have, it's all mirrored on the other side. So like for instance, if you're a person who constantly likes to circle to the right, circle open to your opening side, right? If you go southpaw, you're not, if you like to open circle to your opening side, you're no longer circling to the right anymore, you're circling to the left. So it's little nuances like that I feel like knowing southpaw, it could just change the whole game. Change the whole game. Or even if you're being defensive and you want to throw a counter punch from a weird angle, from a southpaw position, you can throw it now, rather than having to time yourself into getting back into your regular stance. Just gives more to you. Shout out Lomachenko, the king of angles, the king of making more opportunities and more windows. If I had to like say what my style of boxing is like, if I had to compare fighters, not like I'm on their skill level, I just mean their approach to the game. It would be like a Floyd, a Terrence Crawford, and like a Lomachenko, or like a, yeah, I would say Terrence Crawford because of the rhythm and the composure. Like the way that I pace the game is like a Terrence Crawford. My counter-punching nature is definitely going to be all of them besides Loma. Loma can counter-punch, but he's not a counter-puncher. And then my angles and stuff like that is going to be more of a Loma type of thing. He's just the king of angles, bro. Like, I'm talking too much. I'm getting back to the drill. Sitting back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Let's try this way. I know I'm gonna have to do it slower. Sit back. Too much rotation. I wanna, yeah, much better. It was either my shoulders or my waist I was opening up too much. It could have been my shoulders, because sometimes I do overextend my shoulders, because I know to punch you want to pull the opposite shoulder back. But less exaggeration. I mean, exaggeration is better than not doing it at all, but the key is control. The key is control. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. I gotta sit more. Kind of just throwing myself rather than opening up, sitting, and then reversing the movement. Don't throw. Don't throw. Use all my body parts. All of it in conjunction, all together. So sit back. That was better. That felt way better. It didn't feel like I just threw my punch. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. That might have been the best one. All right, it felt good. Let's do the lead hook now. do the lead hook. Now this one's always a bit tricky for me. So let's pull this shoulder back, turn this foot, and throw in a U shape. We'll do it slow. Here, tighten up. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, and I'll fix it as I go. There we go. That's square. Now, turn my shoulder and throw in a U shape. Keep it tight. All right, I see some advice. Yeah, I spar. Like I said, check out my videos. It's posted on my channel right now. You can see that I'm 100% counterpuncher, and I usually dominate my opponents because of that. You know, when people, I don't think anybody's put in as much work as I have. What's up, Ronan? I don't think as many people who, I don't mean like boxers and stuff, even maybe some boxers, but I don't think people have put in as much work as I have. So I kind of just have more of a know-how. I understand what I can do a little bit better, and I take my time in there. I don't think you'll ever see me like get hit and try to like immediately crash out to try to get my get back. Like, it's just not me. I take my time. I do get hit. I mean, you're gonna get tackled when you play football. You know, that's part of the sport. But I definitely value counterpunching. Counterpunching, I feel like, is the most dominant thing you could possibly do. If you do it well. If you make somebody scared to throw their hands, then there's no point to fight no more. Shit. Every single time you throw something getting hit back at you, man, you ain't gonna want to throw your hands no more. That'll make you gun shy. Because counterpunching, it allows me to be myself. It allows me to think. You can't really think when you're in there just throwing a bunch of fucking combos and stuff. That's really just, that's a feel. That's like will. And they all have their, you know, they all have their positives and negatives to them, right? A counterpuncher might be too complacent. They may be too, and that was something I had to get away from. I'm still trying to get away from. But it'll get better as I learn how to throw punches. Because a lot of the times I pull back punches not because I don't see them. It's because I don't know how to throw them, and I don't want to make myself vulnerable throwing a punch that I don't know how to throw. It got to the point where I was like, fuck it. I'm going to throw these punches because they're there. You know what I mean? So I started landing even more shots than usual, and I usually do land a lot of shots. My percentages are usually well. I always do, like, I slow down my videos, count up my punches, type of punches, for both me and my opponent. Just to see what I'm doing good at, what I'm doing bad at, what I could work more on. And yeah, one of the bigger things that I had to work on was my volume, the amount of punches. I usually outland my opponents, but because they punch so much, all they have to do is like the percentage. Okay, I do care about percentages. That's one of my things. I want to be accurate. I want to throw the right punches and not every punch. But if somebody were to outwork me, regardless of the percentage, they could land 13%. But if they threw 1,000 punches, they're probably going to land more than me. Which means, fuck a percentage, you lost. You know, you didn't outland them. So, yeah, it's just, like I said, the biggest thing is learning how to throw the punches the right way. So then I can now be more, have more volume in my punches. Ooh, my phone's about to die. Yeah, man, that was just for, what was that, an hour and a half? I I'll probably be back a little later once my phone finishes charging. Make sure you follow me on. Hey, I'll put my shit here. There we go. I'll put my Instagram in the chat for y'all, so y'all can follow my Instagram. I also have another boxing page called Boxing God 432. And once I start, once I get 50%, once I hit 50 subscribers, I'll be going live on my YouTube channel during my sparring sessions, so y'all can see me during like live in the action and stuff like that. Give me good tease. So you're 100% great weight. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I haven't is because I can't see and I don't know how to comfortably keep my hand up. Is it? I assume it's like this, right? But I don't know. I can't see. Like, I'd rather keep it like this, like hand in front like this, and then, you know, I like to give different looks. So sometimes I'll drop my hand down and do that. Sometimes I'll keep it up. 9 times out of 10, when I put my hands up like this, I get hit. It's just like I can't see. But you're 100% right, especially when somebody doesn't know how to use the Philly shell. Like, don't get me wrong. At the level that I'm doing it right now, I can kind of get away with it. But if it was somebody who knew a little bit of something, they would abuse me. Actually, I sparred somebody who's an amateur boxer, 36 fights, dope-ass fighter. He's a sparring partner of Cool Boy Stephen Fulton. Been in the same gym with Boots Ennis, Boise Ennis, and all them. And he schooled me as he should have. It was a good experience. It was good to get that work in, see and learn a bunch of new things. But now he schooled me, and gave me some really good work. He didn't like brutally beat me up. He just was that much better than me so that I can get better. Some real good sparring partner work. He was super respectful, super disciplined enough to just let me get some good work in. But long story short, I was doing the Philly shell. He did like a hook, and caught me up top. I was like, okay. I rolled a little bit of it, but it was a clean punch. It was a clean punch, nevertheless. And that's when I realized, okay, this is not gonna work on him. I gotta do something else. So, but what got me to hold my own was throwing punches. You know, sticking with my jab, especially my jab. My jab is pretty good. I mean, for somebody who does a lot of mistakes, it's the timing of my jab. It's when I spar people, one of the most common responses that I get from them is that my jab was just beating them up, or my jab was annoying them, or they kept getting hit by my jab. That's something my opponents say all the time. So I think that's my best punch. Signature punch, though, is gonna definitely be my uppercut. I just land that at a pretty high percentage. And it's kind of like, that's the punch that the audience sees. The audience will see my uppercut and be like, oh, that's your punch and all that. Really though, you got a good jab, you could do anything in the goddamn world. "100%, coach. Thank you. Yeah, I will definitely implement all the different styles, because you gotta be able to give different looks. I mean, James Toney was amazing. But I would say one of his biggest flaws was that as a counterpuncher, his volume wasn't that low, so he would be a little timid sometimes when he punches, and his punching, because he's waiting. He's too patient sometimes. And then he's always in the Philly shell. He was era intocable, but honestly, if somebody knew how to take advantage of the Philly shell, that's all they needed to learn how to do. You know what I mean? So they didn't have to try to learn how to get around a high guard or anything like that. It was just this. And if this is all you have to read, it makes studying a lot easier. So Just having more tricks up your sleeve, more of a bag. And y'all go watch some James Toney, man. That man was a tremendous fighter, amazing fighter. Hands down, one of the greats. Somebody told me I gotta build like James Toney. That was kind of disrespectful, but hey, he is one of the greats, so shit. I'll take that. I'll take that compliment. Yeah, follow my Instagram, BoxingGuy432, my other boxing page, same title. I'm gonna be back on a little later. Put this on the charger. Gather up some more drills that I feel like doing and stuff like that. Work on that, and watch some film. You know, just on the downtime. It's another thing I do. I watch a lot of fucking film. I love this shit, yo. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be writing a book for boxing too. I'm currently in the middle of it. It's going to explain boxing in a more spiritual, scientific, mathematical way. About why I love boxing, why people love boxing, and just how it's the greatest analogy for life. I really do understand why coaches, especially old school coaches, they adore the game so much. And I try to tell people it's almost not about the punches at all. Literally, it's not. It's about the punches because it's boxing, but it's almost not about the punches at all. It's about self-control. It's about sustaining and keeping balance within yourself. The goal in boxing is to what? To knock the person off of their balance, right? So the key here is balance. Understanding yourself. I'm doing my shadow boxing. I'm not worried about what combo I'm trying to hit. I'm worried about how my leg is in synchronization with my knee and my arms, and realizing that I'm carrying my weight too much and that I don't have control over my body weight and that I'm at will to my own movements. I'm realizing that, you know, and I'm dominating that. I'm taking control over that. The more you control yourself, the less you have to worry about another person trying to control you. So that's just life, man. It's universal law, man. It's universal law. But yeah, when y'all out there, y'all getting y'all work in, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even see the other person in front of me. I do as a equal, in a sense that we're both on a same path striving for greatness, right? Greatness within ourselves, not against each other. I'm not boxing you. I'm fighting myself, and I'm mastering myself and learning how to replicate that over and over and over again. It's like being in sales. You want to be able to go to the door and you lock in every sale you possibly can. Not because the person in front of you, you know what I mean? The person in front of you might not have wanted your product, but something about you, the way that you constantly do it, got the sale done. And that's how boxing has to be. It's about you. That person, if you sit there worried about the person in front of you, you might beat the person in front of you, but what about the person after that? The person after that, person after that. It's never that person. It's always you. So it's my little ramble for the day. Y'all keep being great. Check in with me again later today when I go live and do my shadow boxing. I'll probably, shadow box with my eyes closed, do some breathing techniques, and breathing meditations and stuff like that. But I appreciate y'all for following my journey. If you want to see more, check out Boxing Guy 432 and check out my videos. Check out my last sparring videos. Leave a comment. Let me know how I did, what I could work on, and I'm gonna work on it. Shout out to y'all, man.